So a little while ago I had put out this video, like a time-lapse video of how my hair grew back after I had shaved it, and I received a lot of questions from people asking me, what was it like to shave your head, how did it grow back, how do you help it grow back better and faster. So I thought I'd address a lot of those questions, and hopefully that will be of help to you, because I really wish that someone told this to me back when my hair was growing out, and I did a lot of googling and a lot of searching, but eventually I had to learn from my own experience. So I shaved my head back in 2017, and a question I get a lot is, why did you shave your head? Honestly, I just shaved it because I wanted to experience what it was like to have a bald head, and I also thought it was very empowering, because a lot of my sense of worth and beauty and value was attached to my hair, and I sort of wanted to see what it would feel like without my hair, without I don't know, I guess I feel like this was something that defined me, and I wanted to see what my sense of self-worth would be without it. Would I be able to cope? It was like kind of like a journey of self-discovery, which was what prompted me to shave my head. So when I first shaved my head, it felt amazing. I felt so light, and I think the first thing I was very surprised with was how round my head was. It felt very smooth, and I just loved like massaging my head, and I would love it when anybody massaged my head, because when you have a bald head and someone massages you, you feel that in a super intense way, and it's amazing. So when I first showed people my shaved head, my parents were pretty supportive about it, and they thought it was quite funny. My dad's bald as well, so he was glad to have some company. But it was a little difficult with your friends, your co-workers who sort of didn't get it. And in your hair growing phase, there are moments where you regret doing it because it grows out in a weird way. But I have some tips so that your hair grows out well and you don't have to worry about it. And if you want to shave your head, dude, shave it. It's amazing. It's an amazing experience. So first thing is, the first 3 months your hair grows out to a very light fuzz, and this is when the said head massage feels amazing. If you want your hair to grow faster, then you should apply oil to your hair. I would recommend, some people use almond oil. I like coconut oil personally, and it was quite nice to do a head massage. You feel very relaxed. The hair growth is quite a bit, wherein I got a short pixie cut within 3 months, and I think this was my most favorite part of my hair growth. I loved the way my hair looked. I thought this was so crazy, so cool. Like, I felt really cool with a haircut, but this was like a golden moment, okay, because the rest of it was not that great. Within the next 3 months, that is within the first 6 months, enough hair grew on my head to sort of cover everything, and the front was growing a bit longer and the back was curling a bit. So I didn't bother too much about the back curl part, but the front would flop over, so I would sometimes use gel and just make those, those spikes, so it looks a little more neat, like a Halle Berry kind of look. Post the 6-month mark is when it got challenging, because see, all your hair follicles are growing at the same rate, right? So if you have curly hair, it grows out like a bush, but if you have straight or wavy hair like I do, okay, let me show you a picture of what it looks like. It looks like this. So basically what you have to keep in mind during this point of time is to make sure that you trim the back of your head and you keep the front long. This is the only way it's a pleasing aesthetic proportion to your face. I know for a lot of people, and including for myself, this is what I did. I wanted my hair to grow back, right? So I thought, I don't want to keep cutting it. I want to just let it grow and be free. And because of that, I had a very disproportionate haircut where I would have long hair like this, and then I had hair like this that would stick out, and it just looked really, really bad. So I did something wise where I got the back of it like trimmed a bit, like how you have the boy cut kind of look, and I kept the front long, which is great. But the problem was when the hair started to grow out even more, then would get into my eyes, and this is when I went to a hairstylist my mistake. And I told him, listen, just give me a trim, it's falling in my eyes. So he said, oh, trim, oh, I'll give you something great. And he butchered my hair. But you know, the problem is, at that point of time, I didn't even realize it. Like, I was in the hairstylist seat, thinking, wow, I just look amazing, I think I look fantastic. And he kept encouraging me, saying, let me cut some more, oh, you look so great, oh, this is the latest style, madam. And I was like, sure, keep cutting. So you know what ended up happening? I got this weird half fringe and a long back. So basically I got a mullet, which should have stayed in the 80s. It should never come back. It's one of the worst haircuts of all time. And I didn't realize how bad it was until I got on a video call with my sister. And the moment she looked at me, she laughed hysterically for 3 minutes. And she also has a screenshot of that call because she didn't want to forget how bad I look. Worst haircut ever. Do not listen to a hairstylist when he tells you that he will make you look like a superstar. I mean, I tried to look like a Korean pop star, but I ended up looking like a boy Korean pop star, and I couldn't even pull that off. So bad. So how did I handle that? Not very well. I used to wear a little fringe and carry a small ponytail, and it was like the worst look ever. So all I could do then was just hope my hair grew back. So I would regularly oil my hair, regularly make sure it's nice and well maintained. I didn't have to use a conditioner for a long period of time because I didn't want the conditioner to get onto my scalp. So I was only using shampoo. I was exercising a lot. My hair was growing well, and then it reached a point where it was still this awkward phase, right? So this was 1 year into shaving my head, and it was still like this ugly looking haircut and that flap. Ugh. I remember, like, sometimes when I would have to do shoots, the hairstylist would be like, madam, I don't know what to do with your hair because, like, no matter what I do, and she would stop there, but I knew she wanted to say, no matter what I do, it still looks terrible. But there's good news to this. I would say it started growing out quite well. I would say in the I was able to grow a ponytail within a year and a half. So I was able to put a proper, like, a ponytail. I would have to obviously gather a lot of my hair with all my force, put that ponytail up, but I was able to put a ponytail and I was very excited about it. And I would say that within almost 2 years, I got about shoulder length hair, and I was pretty happy with it. And now what you see is about 3 years of me shaving my head. So within 3 years, all my hair grew back. I have a couple of questions, like, does your hair quality grow back better? I wouldn't say better, but if you've had very damaged hair, like I had really damaged hair because I colored it and then I now done it again. But if you have colored hair, it's good to have a fresh start. I wouldn't say your hair grows thicker. It kind of grew the same volume, the same style. The texture of my hair didn't change. I think it's gotten quite nice waves now, but I don't know if that's because of a hair routine. But for me, more than anything, more than like the texture of my hair growing back, or my hairstyle, my hair width, whatever, more than anything, what that period of being bald taught me is that your hair doesn't define your beauty. You can still feel beautiful even without your hair. So if there comes a day where I have to lose my hair because of any reason, I'm not going to be crushed about it. That's it. It's just hair. It will grow back. If it doesn't, then whatever. I know what I look like. I'm fine with it. Second thing is that that my hair doesn't belong to anyone. I know a lot of people have said, I don't want to cut my hair, my boyfriend doesn't like it when I cut my hair. And I feel that that's kind of sad because your hair is your hair, right? It's growing on your hair. You have to live it every day of your life. If your boyfriend doesn't like you with short hair, then let him go find a girlfriend with long hair. Because if he loves you for your hair, then I'm sorry, he's not going to stick around for a long time. He's definitely not going to stick around when something bad happens to you and you lose your hair. And see, I honestly felt safer in a way when I cut my hair, because I don't know, like I used to wear these loose baggy shirts, have glasses, and have short hair and walk around, and no one in Noida would look at me. Like I've never felt so happy to be so invisible, because as a woman you're always conscious of the male gaze. No matter what you're wearing, someone's always looking at you. So to experience that brief moment of freedom of this is what boys feel like when they go out felt amazing. Like nobody was looking at me, nobody was bothering me. I could just walk, go, come back. I didn't have to be scared about someone trying to do something to me. I was living my best life and I absolutely love it, and I'm glad that I got to experience that. So if you are thinking about shaving your head, here are a couple of things for you. A, your hair will take a long time to grow back, so be prepared for that. B, you will look quite different with your short hair, and you will have to change the way you dress to sort of accommodate it. Like when I had really short hair, I started wearing really big earrings and stuff. I started dressing a little more funky, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, and people's reactions at first will affect you, but if you're doing it for the right reasons, then it won't affect you. Because at the end of the day, you're happy with what you've done, right? It's a decision you took. It's your body. You decided what you want to do with it. And now my hair's back. I'm happy. Like I like myself short hair. I like a little long hair, whatever colored hair, black hair, whatever it is. At the end of the day, your hair doesn't define you, right? Your personality, your behavior, your character is what defines you. And if you're going to value someone based on whether they have long hair, short hair, then you need to get your priorities straight. But if you have any more questions about growing your hair back, or if you're thinking about shaving your head, then just leave a comment below or DM me on Instagram, and I'll be happy to take you through it. But one thing, please don't ask me for questions of or please don't ask me for videos of me shaving my head, because a lot of you have been asking it and I feel like it's a fetish or something, and I do not want to be a part of that. Just feels weird to me. So no videos, but questions I will entertain. Okay, I hope this was helpful to you. Okay, bye.